Hey, what's happening, guys? In today's video, I wanted to do a community highlight. There's a lot of new players in Yōtei Legends, and there's a lot of older players from Tsushima Legends, and I think it's really cool for the new people that are still trying to find out more about the game and learn, about the history of the community, to know who a lot of the key figures in the community are. So that's basically the main idea behind this video. And without further ado, let's go take a look at these personalities. First of all, we have a fun Nightmare, arguably the best Ghost of Tsushima Legends player, and also shaping up to be one of the best ones for Ghost of Yōtei. This guy is just in every record run that you can ever think of. He's got a lot of the records currently for Ghost of Tsushima, and I think a couple for Ghost of Yōtei. So he's got the perfect. If you guys don't know what Hell Mode is, in Ghost of Tsushima Legends, one of the last updates that was added before the game stopped getting any new content, any more new content, was a mode called Hell Mode, and that was basically a custom platinum game where you could have up to 7 modifiers active at the same time. It was extremely difficult, and he was able to do. Well, Joey, I think, was the first one to get the first perfect solo, if I remember correctly, but he's currently got the world record for Hunter, I think 29:35 or 28:54 actually. And as you can see right now, he's already doing stuff like Platinum Survival Perfect Solo. He's got the Hidden Temple world record for speedrunning, obviously with the full party. And then Undamaged Nightmare Perfect Solo. Then a Pure Melee Samurai. I think he did this with no ultimate, no spirit moves. It's just meleeing things. Bro just felt like casually meleeing a whole survival with Samurai. But yeah, he's an absolute beast, and he's one of the nicest guys that you'll ever meet. So definitely check out his channel. I mean, everybody knows him. That's why I'm going to highlight him first, because as well, he's just all around. He does speedrunning, he does soloing. He's just a great Ghost of Tsushima and Ghost of Yōtei player. Then we have Sickening, which is Fun, Nightmare, and Sickening had one of the last speedrunning teams, or I mean, not one of the last, but like the last big main speedrunning team. And as you can see, like, I recommend you guys, if you want to know just the caliber of this guy, he did a Nightmare Incursion solo, Oni's Fire Nightmare solo, but he did this 3 weeks ago. So the game was just like a couple of days, had been out for a couple of days, and he did this Black Powder Black Hearts Nightmare story solo, and it's absolutely mind-blowing what he was doing just a couple of days after the game released. He was already breaking the game. Absolutely insane guy. Then we have Joey, who is, again, one of the nicest, probably one of the most notorious figures in Ghost of Tsushima Legends. He hasn't been playing too much because this is the busy time of the year for him work-wise. So unfortunately, I haven't been seeing him be as active as he normally would be. But regardless, he's one of the most influential figures in the community, and everybody knows him, and he's just the nicest guy. And he's currently he has another channel, so I think he's got different things on his main channel, but he's got this other channel which is Baburu Kikaman, and in this one he's got his Nightmare Survival solo perfect solo winning streak, which is currently getting close to 200 weeks streak. So that's just insane. Absolutely a beast of a player. Then we have Liquid Drone, which is an OG. He's one of the original, one of the first speedrunning teams. He was in it, and he was just super nice guy. He's great at all kinds of games. It's just some people, they're just good at games, and I love his channel. He's got a lot of stuff where he, breaks down tech, and he is usually one of the first people to come up with tech. A lot of people don't get recognition because they just, he does this for fun. It's not his main thing. So he doesn't really try to like advertise his channel or like, do anything beyond just post things that unfortunately don't get as much reach as they should. But he's definitely got some really cool stuff, and you should check him out. Again, one of the OGs for speedrunning and survival, and he and a lot of these people like pioneered the way that we played today. So one of the, I would say definitely one of the most influential figures in Ghost of Tsushima Legends. Then we have Dreadbound, which I've given shout outs to Dreadbound before, but he's just an absolute beast of a player as well. In my mind, he's the best assassin there is, just hands down. He's pioneered a lot of tech. He's developed a lot of tech for assassin, and I'm glad that he's getting some of the credit that he deserves in recent times. So you should definitely, if you haven't heard of Dreadbound already, go check him out, especially if you're an assassin main or shinobi main. Check him out. He's just absolutely insane player. Then we have I1D7D, or like a lot of us just call him 7D. He again is one of the just best players for Ghost of Tsushima Legends, and I've had the luck of being able to run with him during tournaments and just playing with him different games, not just Ghost of Tsushima Legends and Ghost of Yōtei Legends. Actually, I posted a video where he was showing me how to speed run the first week story Nightmare. So he just, like I said, some people just think differently, and then they have this kind of understanding of games and just this incredible awareness and like wits for games that just surpasses anything that you could imagine people can do. And yeah, as you can see, he doesn't have a lot of stuff, but I mean, the world record for Nightmare Survival, he's posted it here, so definitely check that out. I think this is maybe not no, he doesn't have the actual world record right now on his channel, because that one was 930 something, but I'm going to show you guys where you can find that one run. But again, an incredible player. Then we have Atom Bomb, which is again one of the nicest guys and just an OG. This guy, sweetest guy, and also he's been posting solos. He's one of the premier solos for Nightmare. He does all classes. Joey mostly does Hunter, and he does some Assassin as well, but he just does every class. He's got lots of love for the game, and over the years, a lot of us have found his videos to be super helpful. His videos and his guides on how to solo actually helped me get my first Nightmare Survival solo win. So definitely check out his channel. He's got tons and tons of incredible runs that you definitely would enjoy. I hope you would enjoy it as much as I do. Then we have my good friend Underbode, who again, one of the best guys, one of the sweetest people that you'll ever meet. This is the run that I was talking about. This is the fastest Nightmare Survival speed run, 9:29. It's the world record, and he and 7D and my friend Maki were in this team, so definitely check him out. He's not as active because that's not his channel, is mainly just for, I think, for the community, for us to just share. He doesn't really do this in like a main capacity at all, but regardless, some of his runs are incredible, and he's just incredibly talented, incredibly good, one of the best players for Ghost of Tsushima Legends as well, so check him out as well. Then we have Undamaged, who's another insanely good player. He mostly does solo, and he's got a lot of firsts. He's got a lot of first time. He was I think he was the first person to do Hell Mode solo for Ghost of Tsushima Legends, if not the first person to do it. Or no, I think it was Joey and then Undamaged, or maybe it might have been one of either one or the other. But he's definitely, again, one of the most insanely talented players for Ghost of Tsushima Legends and now Ghost of Yōtei. He's got quite a few achievements now under his belt. He was doing a Nightmare solo, like a couple of days after the game came out. Just insane player. Then we have Jackal King, who's another good friend of mine. He, again, just another, I feel like I'm just repeating the same thing, but I do happen to know a couple of incredibly talented players, and he's one of them. Again, he mostly does solo, but he does also do duos, and he helped me get, when I was getting all the maps, perfect for perfect hell mode. He was helping me out a lot when I was trying to get all of them. But yeah, definitely check him out. He's got, I don't think he claimed it, but this run right here is probably, as to my knowledge at least, is the first undamaged perfect nightmare survival solo. But yeah, definitely check him out. Then we have my good friend Longshot, who's a staple in the community. Just all around great guy. He gets, he's one of those people that are just like a social glue. And I think he's one of those in the community. He's always trying to help out, people trying to get hell mode or this or that or speedrun story. And he's just incredibly good player as well. He's got, where is it? He's got a hell mode solo over here. He's got just a lot of really cool runs on his channel. So definitely check him out as well. Then we have my good friend SDK, who is, if I could make, so the way that I put it is SDK makes the videos that I wish I could make. I actually convinced him to make this video on his channel, and it took him an inordinate amount of time, and it only got 2,000 views, unfortunately. So you guys should definitely check this out. It's a really cool project. We were wondering if the size of Yōtei was the same size as Tsushima, like the open world map. And so he came up with this convoluted method to measure and compare both of them. And this is extremely entertaining. And so he's just got that kind of curious energy in his videos, and they're really, really inspiring. This one is also an amazing video. What video games can tell us about our night sky. And then he's got just really funny things. His sense of humor is unparalleled. If you might have seen his video before, he made this God of War through Mimir's eyes. It's got 2 million views, 2.6 million views. It got shared a lot when Ragnarok came out. So definitely check that out. He's got this insanely fun and heartwarming video about Stray that you guys should check out. It's got 1.3 million views. This is my favorite Elden Ring video. It's so funny and just so witty and incredible. Like, I can't, like, all the good adjectives that are in my vocabulary go toward SDK's videos, because he's just an incredible content creator. He's just not consistent. That's his fatal flaw. But check this out. So he's got the worlds of Ghost of Tsushima and Legends, and this is probably my favorite. Yeah, I mean, that's not some kind of world record or feat or anything like that, an achievement like that, just like gameplay skill. But this is my favorite non-gameplay related video about Ghost of Tsushima Legends. He did this incredible deep dive into how the maps of Ghost of Tsushima and Legends connect, and he found out some crazy things, doing like exploring things that were places where he shouldn't have been and glitching. And it actually got a shout out, I have it here, from Brian Fleming, which is one of the top dogs at Sucker Punch. He retweeted his post, his video, back in 2022 when he posted it. So goes to show how incredibly well done this video is. That's one of the top people at Sucker Punch retweeted his video. So check it out, definitely. SDK, just absolute goat of content creation. Then we have my good friend Barrick, who is just like me. He's always testing things. He's always trying to see, what properties do, what stats do, how things work together. He's always measuring and testing, and that's why I love his channel, because he's got all these things that he's already figuring out about the mechanics in the hidden mechanics in Ghost of Yōtei Legends. So how old game works, part 1 and part 2, samurai ultimate, boosting damage. So he's got just incredibly interesting stuff, and you should definitely, so death throw duration, he's got all of these just fun and interesting videos that you guys should check out. Definitely, again, he's also one of the backbones of our community. He's, he helps mod a lot of the Discords and Reddits and stuff. So yeah, he is one of the reasons why our community gets access to as much information and as much connectivity as it does, is because of Barrick. So definitely check him out. Then we have this, last but not least, I wanted to save this. This is probably the greatest Ghost of Tsushima video ever made by anyone. How Ghost of Tsushima Destroyed My Life by Ciel, or Ciel. I don't know how to pronounce that, but holy hell. Like, I'm not even gonna press play because this is dynamite. You guys need to watch this. The minute that you stop watching my video, just watch this, because it's just incredible. It's gonna blow your mind. You're gonna be quoting this for the rest of your lives, like we are. At least me and my friends, and anybody that I've shown this to. But yeah, I don't want to show you guys more. I don't want to ruin your first impression or your first time watching this. It should be your own experience to have. I want to shout out Nightmare Club, nightmare.club, for people that are looking for a place to find the rotations weekly. My good friend Friendly Drone is doing this. So check out this website if you're wanting to know. He's got this really neat layout. And then there's obviously community, people helping with the input for, all this info. So we have Darkenix and his friends. He's one of those people that just every time that the new map resets, they go in and then they look at the waves so that we can have the rotations for the week. Then there is the Ghost of Tsushima Legends, this Reddit, so GOT Legends. I've been using this since probably when it was created, around that. Actually, Legends came out October 16th. Probably not long after this was created, I've been using this Reddit to just find info, to discuss things, and also, this is how I found people to play the raids with. So now that we have the new raids for Yōtei coming, then definitely check this out. Then we have the new Ghost of Yōtei Legends, GOY Legends Discord. This one has less because this is newer. This one was started on September 24, 2024. So what? Where do we see the members? It doesn't matter. So it's just a smaller community for the time being because it's newer. But if you want to find people to play their raids with, this is a good place to start. And also they have, if you click on Community Guide, you have a link to their Discord for GOT Legends, and the same for GOY Legends. There's a link to their Discord, which is pretty active as well. Then there's GOYlegends.com, which has a bunch of info that they've already, gone and found out about the game, right? So we have, if you want to look at what legendaries we have, the rarity, everything with like stats and all that. So a lot of useful info if you guys want to have that kind of resource, or if you're ever looking for specific info about legends, then this is a good place to start. Then there's this one that I haven't used because it's pretty new, but it's a GOYLbuilds.com, which is a build creator. It's pretty cool. And then lastly, we have my own podcast, which I've been meaning to have the new episode soon. It's just I'm waiting for Joey. It was going to be Joey and me. But he's busy, so I'm going to wait until he's got a little bit more free time to do the podcast. But I have 4 episodes currently. So this is a playlist on my channel. If you go to my channel and then playlists, you can find this. The link for these 4 episodes that are, this one I had my friend SDK, and then Barrick, and then my good friend Toha, and then episode 2 had Maki, 7D, Liquid, and episode 3 had Fun Nightmare and Sickening, and I forget who the 4th person was. Oh, just them. And then episode 4 had Underbowed and Dreadbound. So yeah, definitely check out any of these resources for the community. I hope you guys found this useful, and I'll see you next time. Peace.